Post our October stock up haul and pre-vacation means we have a smaller haul. Wouldn't have been as much if we wouldn't have gotten bit by the seasonal goods. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole. If you are new, thanks so much for clicking on this weekly grocery haul. So this week, post our stock up. My goal is to keep it under 100, less if I can. We are going on vacation in just a couple of days, so I did buy some stuff for that. And then I got bit by the seasonal goodies, which is a non-negotiable. If I see these, if you've been with me for any amount of time, you guys know I am buying them. I don't care. So we spent 70 bucks this week. So let me take you down to the counter and show you what we got at Aldi and Walmart. Post October stock up, pre-vacation haul. We went in store to Walmart, and then we went in Aldi and tomfoolery over at Walmart we're going to talk about. But we spent $70.36 total. Would have been less, but seasonal must have over here. So at Aldi, we spent a total of $26.48. Can you see the glare has been like on another level with all devices lately? I don't know what's going on. We got a loaf of white bread. I do have some on hand, but I am trying to buy and plan for when we come back too, because we may not be coming back until a Wednesday, and I usually shop on a Tuesday. So I want to have options for dinners and all the things and not have to go to the grocery store the next week. I may have to go in and get like yogurt, milk, and fruit, but other than that, I'm going to try to stretch it and wait. And one thing that's good for that is to have bread on hand. So I got more bread just in case. I got 3 instead of 4 of the almond milks because I have 1 on hand. And again, we're going to be gone. So I figured I didn't need to get as many. I don't know. We'll see if it lasts until we come back. And then I got a half gallon of 1% milk. This should last for when we come back. So that's a good option. I still have about a half gallon left, so just wanted to have it when we got back. I got Trey some of his vanilla Greek yogurt. He will need that because he's almost out. I got some Colby Jack cheese. We're going to be doing my Aldi cheeseburger sliders on Wednesday, the day before we leave for our trip. I have most of everything on hand, so that was a no-brainer, but I needed some cheese. And then I got the Aldi brand of the black beans. I just like these a little bit better than the Walmart ones, and I think they're like 3 cents more. So I went ahead and got those tonight. We're doing Copycat Chipotle bowls. Easy peasy, have everything on hand pretty much. And then y'all know it's a grocery running day because I pick up one of these yogurt protein pillars. It's 100 calories and 20 grams of protein. They did have the mixed berry today, so my total wouldn't have been as much either if I didn't need that, but we got to get some protein in post workout. I got some shredded lettuce. It was cheaper at Aldi than at Wally World for our Chipotle bowls tonight. We are almost out of turkey pepperoni, so I went ahead and picked up another one to have for lunches this week and when we return. And then I went ahead and got this 24 pack of purified water to take on our trip to have at the Airbnb. I like to pack a lot of these. I take a backpack when I go into the parks and pack as many drinks as I can, as many snacks as I can, and I haven't gotten in trouble with that yet. We shall see. I'll update you guys in the next video. And I don't know if we're gonna have time to stop at a grocery when we're there. It's gonna be so like, oh my gosh, run, 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 especially me and my sister. And we're usually the ones that do all the grocery running, right? Not the boys. So I wanted to have as much stuff packed with me as I can in case we don't get to the grocery, you know, and we got to have water. I'm going to take some water packets too. So that's $26.48 at Aldi. Then at Wally World, y'all, Wally World be tripping. We spent $43.90. Now, I did not get any fruit you guys see at Aldi because the Walmart fruit looked so much cheaper, like the cheapest I've ever seen. While I was shopping at Aldi, y'all know how I do that. I look at my list through the Walmart app. And then I got to Walmart and all the prices increased from when I left Aldi. I don't know if it was an incentive for me to do a pickup. I've seen them do that before where they drop rollback prices just for people that shop through the app and the pickup, and then you actually go in store and it's more expensive. So I think that's what happened to me, and it really, to be honest and blunt, pissed me off because I was like, I would have got some other things at Aldi if it wouldn't have done that. Like, come on, Walmart, get it together. I was happy to see, though, that they have the cranberry bagels out. I looked back at my timeline on Instagram, and they put them out right around October, so this is right, and they only had 2, and no shame in my game, I bought both of them. Anytime I see them, I'm buying them. I don't care. I told you guys this last year. These are my absolute favorite seasonal bread besides the Aldi cranberry, whatever they come out with. I love that one too. But these are 260 calories, 9 grams of protein, like $4 a thing though. Crazy. I'm gonna put these in the freezer and enjoy them later. I was so shocked to see them already. So my total would have been cheaper, but $8 went to freaking bagels. We got some grapes, still not a bad price, but they were supposed to be like $1.05 is what the app said, and then it jumped to $1.29, but I think that's how much Aldi's were, so not mad about it. Still a pretty good deal. Their raspberries though still were on the price it said in the app, which was like under $4 for a 2-pack for the Driscolls, and they look nice. I've been loving the raspberries for the #fiber, so wanted to have that this week because I ate all the ones from Costco or whatever I got last week. Bananas, we were flying like crazy. They hardly had any that were good to go. They had like these 2, so I got these for now. And then I wanted to get some really green ones, which they had plenty of, to take on our trip to have as a fruit option on the go. This is something I can pack. I don't have to put it in a cooler. I don't plan on taking a cooler and icing anything down. Just all things that can go in a bag and I don't have to worry about cooling stuff. That is the plan. I did get the 3-pound bag of the Gala apples. Again, like the Honeycrisp said on the app, they were $2 for a 3-pound bag. I walked in and they were like $6. So I think it was an incentive to do the pickup. I don't know, but these were still under $3 for 3 pounds. So not mad about it. I have apples on hand, but again, I'm gonna take a bunch of this kind of stuff with me to pack in my backpack to have a fresh option in the park versus all junk. Got an onion for a recipe this week. I think I have one on hand. I'm doing avocado toast for a breakfast option, and I think I need this for my Chipotle bowl. So I got 2 avocados. We're cheaper at Walmart than Aldi. Got some Velveeta shreds. I'm gonna do my chicken spaghetti, pretty sure when I get back from vacation. I have that on plan for a dinner option, super easy in the crock pot. Also, speaking of easy, y'all, I've eaten all the Real Good chicken. Like, I've been on a Real Good chicken kick, something fierce. Y'all saw me buy the bag last week. I ate it all. In a week, it is gone. I have none. So I went ahead and got another one. Again, my total wouldn't have been so much, but this is like $8, but this is a good option to have in the freezer when you're like having the ick of something or you're out of things and you're like, I need to get my protein game up. This right here. The protein is insane on these. 130 calories for 4 ounces and 23 grams of protein. Like, you can't beat it, and it's delicious in the air fryer. Can't recommend it enough. Got some canned items. I got a cream of mushroom, fat-free, and a cream of chicken fat-free for the chicken spaghetti. Got 2 cans of the French style, because you guys know that's Hub's favorite. For a side of dinner, something we're doing when we come back, I don't know, but I needed some green beans. And then this is for the trip, to have in the Airbnb to eat before we leave to go to the parks or to pack in my backpack. Again, like I said, this is stuff you don't see me buy all the time. I don't know when's the last time I bought freaking mini muffins. They had none at Aldi, or would have got them there. But this 10-pack was under $6, so that's not terrible, I guess. So I got the chocolate chip mini muffins and the 10 pouches for the boys to have with a Fairlife shake, maybe an apple, a banana, and that'd be a breakfast. Instead of us buying breakfast since we're in an Airbnb, or buying things in the parks, you guys know is astronomical, which we will be buying lunch. We go off the grounds to buy dinner because it just tastes better and it's cheaper. But I try to save where I can when we go to the parks for sure. So I got some of the knockoff tarts, the same price as the ones at Aldi, but I got the brown frosted sugar cinnamon and the strawberry just to have an option. And then I'm almost out of Q-tips, no bueno, and I always get these, the 300 count for 98 cents. I mean, there's not many things you can still get for under $1 at the Walmart. So that is what we got. Post stock up, pre-vacation, $70 haul. Wanted it to be a little bit less, but we're going on vacation, and that's what a lot of this stuff is for, so not mad about it. Meal plan for the next 2 weeks. So for October 7th through the 13th, tonight is the 7th, we're having the Copycat Chipotle Bowl, super easy. Wednesday the 8th, the Aldi cheeseburger sliders. Y'all can see a pattern here. I'm trying to make things super easy on myself before we leave and go on vacation. Leftovers, we're gonna leave after everybody gets off work and school, so I figured we could eat anything left over in the fridge. I should have leftovers, so we don't have to stop anywhere, spend money, or waste time, more importantly. And we want to drive halfway, and we always stop usually around Tallahassee, and the next morning we drive the rest of the way to Orlando is what we usually do when we go that way, so that's the plan. And then Friday through Tuesday of the next week, or maybe even Wednesday, is our trip. But up until then, for breakfast, I'm having oatmeal. I still have plenty of those 100-calorie oatmeal packs in the pantry. Raisin bread, egg whites, protein coffee, and fruit. Avocado toast for lunch like I've mentioned. And then dessert is the usual suspects you guys know all the time. And then for the week when we are on vacation and when we return, this is the plan to hopefully have me set for success when we get back and not have to stop and go into the grocery store. So we're going to be on our trip for Universal. We're either going to come home Tuesday night or Wednesday. So we haven't decided. So if we come home Tuesday night, we'll have Brinner. If we come home Wednesday, we'll have Brinner. So Brinner's going to be thrown in there one of those days. I just don't know which one yet. We haven't decided. Thursday the 16th, I'm going to be making the chicken spaghetti I mentioned with some bread on the side. Friday, we're going to have Nuggie night since I bought those for myself and we still have plenty in the fridge for the boys. So that's easy coming back off of vacation and not having to worry about a bunch of groceries. Saturday is our free night and we're coming off vacation. So I wanted to keep this super easy too. Barbecue pork I have from Aldi from forever ago. It's still good. I'm going to throw it in the crock pot. I've got those ciabatta rolls I got on sale at Aldi in the freezer from way back when. So we're going to eat barbecue pork on those ciabatta rolls and make a Sammy situation. Y'all know I have fries out the wazoo, so we're going to have fries out on the side. I've got a Funfetti Halloween cupcake mix in the pantry, and I still have half a log of the cookie dough y'all know I love so much. So easy peasy for dessert options for our fun Saturday nights. Sunday, we're going to have leftover chicken spaghetti. We should have plenty left over. And then Monday, I've got that brisket that I always get from Costco. I got it in the stock up haul. I'm going to make that easy, healthier pastaroni with just pasta and the Laughing Cow wedges with some milk. Easy. Easy is the theme. I've probably said that 100 times. Don't be taking shots every time I say it. Green beans, y'all saw me buy. Breakfast for when we get back, just in rotation. Toast with sourdough, jam, egg, sausage, protein, coffee. Lunch, I've got tuna on hand, so you guys know this is an easy option for me. Oh my gosh, if y'all were taking shots every time I said easy, I'm sorry for you. Crackers and fruit, and dessert, usual suspects. So that is the 2-week meal plan. I know, 2-week meal plan, and hopefully, like I said, I will only have to go and pop in for maybe some like perishable stuff, fruit, milk, and I don't think even bread, and we should be good until the next week. Dang.
That's gonna do it for this weekly grocery haul. If you look forward to these every single week, please give it a huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Hype the video if it prompts you. I will not be doing a grocery haul next week, so next Wednesday, if you're like, where is the grocery haul? I won't be posting one, so don't freak out. I am planned for this week and the week we return, like I mentioned in the video, so 2 weeks. So that will also save on my budget for October. I'm hoping the week after. I'm really mindful of what we put on plan, so I don't spend that much that week either. But stay tuned because I will be back the week after. But until then, you guys have an awesome week. Have an amazing weekend. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see behind the scenes of our Universal trip, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.